Okay, everybody, this is day 3 at the National. We are staying hydrated here, sponsored by Rainstorm, and I'm just ready to have an incredible day. Not too much planned out, so just having fun. First thing on the menu, breaking 2 cases of Topps Chrome Baseball with the best breaker on planet Earth, Aaron Slabstock. Yesterday. These are beautiful. These are beautiful, aren't they? I think that's the only one I pulled so far. Soderstrom, not bad out of 25. 16 out of 25, Athletics. Athletics are another really solid team.
I think Steph's case might have actually been better overall.
I think so.
Like I had the George Brett, but overall Steph's case was better. And we'll see y'all in our streams when we're back from the National. So enjoy everyone. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you all next time. There you go.
How you guys doing?
Great job. Thank you.
Let's take a picture.
I'm glad we made it happen.
So this is a card that I pulled on my show.
No way.
You actually know a guy named Chuswo. His name is Brandon Franz, works for eBay.
Yes.
So he's one of the members of my community also. I pulled this card for him. And then I took a picture of it to put on Instagram, and I misplaced it. So I couldn't find it. So I bought another one from eBay, and I sent it to him, and then he had that one get autographed by yourself.
Yes,
this
yesterday.
This is the original one that I found that I pulled myself. So I'm going to have you autograph this one.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely my pleasure. Nice to meet you, Stephanie.
Great to meet you.
Beautiful.
So the person that rips has to be up here like they're stepping up to the plate. I don't know, we're being weird. So let's do it like 2 at a time. So I'll just take the 2 off the top.
So we're gonna do, you said 2 packs at a time?
Yeah.
And then I guess we'll all determine what the outcome of the at-bat is. A walk, a single, a strikeout, whatever it may be, so.
Did you not take one?
Purple?
Cleveland, this is for you!
You got color, dude.
No, I don't think so. Give me something crazy here. Wonder Kids.
So what do we think? I don't know.
Single?
A single maybe, yeah. There was a
That's a
strikeout
looking.
Strikeout looking, jeez. Stephanie's actually ripped in a baseball stadium before. This is as close as I've ever been. I do like it.
What is it? Are those soccer balls in the back?
Yeah, they're like the star balls. This is actually the very first pack I ripped of Chrome this year because it released and we were here, so I haven't done any of this.
I'm gonna go home and pull the Yamaha Super. So that's what Forrest does.
Strikeout swinging? Ground out to second base or something?
Ground out a second.
Ground out, I'll take a ground out. That's.
We're chasing the Tottenham players now. They're not in this. We got this. Zaire Emery. Oh, Gareth Bale. You know what's crazy about that? Check it.
Oh man. This guy's.
Wow. Baby. I'm winning.
That's, you're on base.
That's a home run. That has to be a home run. That has to be first base, bro. Come on now.
That's a line drive single.
Hey, bada.
Ander?
Woo!
Yeah! What is it?
I don't know.
It looks pretty.
I mean,
Creators are on base. Let's
yeah,
go,
that's
Eddie.
What I said. That's what I said. Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Well,
Hallie.
All right.
we've been DFA'd.
yeah. We're on stage here at the Topps booth. I rented this place out for us. You're welcome, everybody.
She's got that much pull.
So many people in the stands just watching this pack break right now. 1,000 people watching in the bleachers. Roque Vitor's good. Purple. Wow, I like that. I like that. I'll take it. Yeah.
That's definitely the best card of the box so far.
That's hobby exclusive.
That's
Very nice.
triple.
Triple?
That's a triple. That's the best one.
Triple.
That's the best one.
Triple it is. The Metro Refractor. Oh, London Calling. Is that a SP or an insert? So London Calling, that's where the Champions League, Men's Champions League final was. Got a couple Cleveland Topplers. What do you think?
That's a triple again. That's
A triple?
And the
Drove in-
breakers back on
We're
board.
there going for the
I
cycle.
feel like I got on third and he just drove the run in.
He
Drove in the run. They drove in the
RBI.
run.
Yeah,
I know. RBI.
She drove y'all in.
That's kind of all of a sudden we're grouping together.
Yeah, we're going head to head on.
Rico Lewis. I got green. Woo! On the wave, El Bilal Toure. And then behind him, Mason Mount. Greatness here, greatness.
Oh, there we go. I did it. I told you it was sitting back there, bottom left.
Videographer's up. Videographer's up.
There it is, baby.
The inserts are cool. The card design is really good with the color. I like the full bleed, not just the border, but the full bleed color is gorgeous. It's weird because in baseball, everybody wants like a great border, but I think in soccer, it's like the opposite.
We are going to meet someone who came all the way down from Canada and said that he only wanted to meet Jeff Wilson and me. So incredibly honored and excited to meet this kid. So great to meet you.
You too.
How are you?
Good.
Good. So all the way from Canada.
Yeah.
Right?
It was a long drive.
What's your favorite thing about the show so far?
Probably meeting everyone.
Yeah, that's a great answer.
Yeah.
It really is. Like cards, you know, we see them all the time, but this opportunity to meet people is the best,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
The thing about living in Canada is it's way smaller, and it's like, I wouldn't say more difficult, but well, I guess it is more difficult to meet people there because of how far away from like the cities we live. Because we live 3 hours north of Toronto.
Okay.
So every time at the expo, we have to come down to Toronto and then get a hotel or find somewhere to live or stay. And then we're vendors, so most people recognize me there, which is fun. Like there's always people coming up being like, "Hi Archie, how are you?" And just, yeah, it's really fun.
So you sell cards?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What type of, what kind of cards?
Football, Star Wars. I love Star Wars. And then
It's really cool.
Marvel.
I'm nearly 60, so I had kids late in life, and obviously I remember the first round of Star Wars going as a kid, and then we were able to kind of relive it all with Archie. It was really cool, yeah. And then of course the cards and everything, so cool.
Yeah.
Because you're mad on Star Wars.
Yeah. What do you think is your favorite thing about Star Wars?
Movies wise, probably watching it with my dad. But then cards wise, probably just autograph cards, because it's cool to think that it's been in the hands of someone who was in Star Wars. I find that really cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What's your favorite card?
One I have in my case actually.
Oh, wow.
That one.
That's a great case.
I don't know why I like it so much, but it's my favorite card out of Star Wars.
It's a great card.
Yeah.
The Star Wars, like, TCG stuff, even the newer stuff that came out this year is so nice.
Yeah.
Very underrated. Very cool card. So, what's your dream with cards, Archie? What do you want to do?
To do it for the rest of my life.
I love that answer.
It's just so fun. Yeah, like I said, I love meeting people in it, and I want to be able to go out to these shows and then people always ask me to take a picture with me. I don't know why, but that's probably my favorite thing about it and what I'd like to do.
You're doing a great job, Archie.
Thank you.
It's really great to meet you. If you need
Yeah.
anything from me, please ask,
Thank you.
message me, okay?
Thank you.
All right, dude, what the hell is this?
Oh, I thought we were doing a photo.
Are you kidding me? No, it's a video. This is crazy.
My Bobby Witt Jr. Red Wave Auto out of 5 from 2022 Chrome.
Okay, so you have to tell us the story about how you pulled this, because this is insane. And when did you pull it?
On Christmas with my dad. So we have this tradition where we buy a case of Chrome every Christmas. And there's actually a Black Friday deal. So I think the case was like $2,000 with David Adams. Pulled that out of it. We actually pulled 2 Red Wave Autos.
Was it a jumbo or hobby?
It was a jumbo.
Okay.
Yeah. Biggest pull of my life, and now we're trying to move it now that he's batting like 350.
He's having an insane season.
It's crazy.
His stat line right now is like out of control.
Completely out of control.
I'm telling everybody, he's like, is he the new Mike Trout?
I don't know. I mean, I think he is. I think
Yeah.
he's like such a talented athlete, right? Like,
And the thing I love most about him is like he's always smiling. He's
Yeah.
having so much fun.
and he's a hobby guy.
Yeah.
Like, he loves the hobby. Like, I DM'd him last night because I'm trying to see if he'll buy this for me. I think he's collecting his own rainbow. That's what somebody
Oh,
told
wow.
me. So.
I'm here with Grayson of Cherry Collectibles, my very good friend. We met at the National last year, did we?
Did we?
Wow.
I don't know.
It's our 1 year
Oh,
anniversary.
wow. Yeah,
Look
it
at
is.
this.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
And
that was fun.
And we're celebrating with some, what is this? We're celebrating with some 2024 Upper Deck Marvel Platinum Hobby. I've been having so much fun with Marvel lately, and this guy. How long have you been opening Upper Deck Marvel product?
Oh, wow, since I was a kid. Yeah, it's actually what started me out.
No way.
yeah.
Marvel cards?
Yeah, Marvel
didn't know
cards.
that.
Marvel cards was the first product that I actually collected. I'd go to the news agency and I collect the Fleer Ultra set. So it got me into it, and then Upper Deck a special edition basketball was the first basketball I collected. So yeah, this is kind of where it started, which is maybe why in this like massive, big kind of new age of card collecting that this is still what brings me the most happiness.
That's incredible. So before we get into this, because I have other questions, give us the intro. What are we going to do here today?
So, well, you and I, we were catching up, and we tried to work out the best way we could do some content, because our discussion was about, we don't sell this stuff, we engage the consumer, we engage the collector. That's what we do.
Yes.
And because if these manufacturers don't make a good product, you and I, we're not going to get the job done for them. So they've got to do the job of selling.
And they do a great job.
Absolutely, for the most
of the
part.
time.
And so we just need to work out ways to make more people want to collect or understand why we're so passionate about it. And so we tried to come up with a good idea, which we couldn't at all. Our idea's shit.
And this is the intro. So we're going to rip a box, and we know we want to give something away, and we're going to figure it out as we go. But in the meantime, I'm really excited to share Grayson's story with all of you. We've talked so much and so deeply, and I don't think I've even asked you specific questions about when did you start this business? How long have you been doing it?
So, Cherry, when I started the business, I could tear a case open with one hand. Now, I'm feeble.
How many years?
I started in 2009.
Okay.
And in 2009, it was very different. And the only thing that's really the same is that there's constantly change. But one of the biggest changes, I think, is the impact that you've had on the space. And the reason I say that is because for the first big part of Cherry's evolution, the space was really changing all the time based on new sellers. It very rarely seemed to change on new communities. And for Marvel, my good friend Justin, Spidey Hits, he's growing a community.
Yeah, he has an incredible community.
He does. And I saw that with you, with your Star Wars community. And it's something that is very different because when I started, it was about, we had to try to sell basketball cards a new way because people weren't buying the boxes. And that's how I came about. I kind of grew a community, not by mistake, but it kind of grew organically.
I think it happens that way. I don't think we set out to do it, but it's just as a breaker, as a seller, you consistently show up every day.
Yes.
And it just you become a facilitator without even realizing it.
You do.
That's kind of been my journey.
How many times before you break, this is going to sound weird, but how many times before you break do you sit there going, I can do this, okay, like I've just got to show up tonight? Because you get so burnt out, I find, and you feel sick, like it's that day, you don't feel well that day. And then there's like this moment before you start breaking that you're like, I'm not an elite athlete. What am I doing this for? Why am I, does that happen to you?
I would say yes, like especially days where I'm working on the business a lot, it's hard to switch my brain, switch the role.
He is.
But I think on days where I have set, like Fridays are my breaking days, so I wake up that morning and I'm like, I'm a breaker, and this is what I do. So those days are way easier. I have a lot more fun, but I think the switching roles part is the hardest part. I like this one.
You like that one? Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll work out what we're going to do with the giveaway later, but somehow something needs to happen in this box that's going to dictate a winner out of us two. How about Wolverine Deadpool? So
Yes. Did you watch the movie yet?
no.
Somebody told me it's the best Marvel movie ever made. I don't know about that.
You don't
But what
think?
do you think?
No, Eddie doesn't think so.
No.
Wolverine or Deadpool? Who do you prefer?
Wolverine.
Okay, because he's Australian.
Is he?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman's Australian.
Oh, I mean like the fictional
No,
character.
he's not.
Yeah.
He's Canadian, isn't he? Yeah. No, Hugh Jackman's Australian. Okay, so you
He's
prefer
definitely
Wolverine.
more handsome.
So-
I'm thinking fictional character here. Wolverine. I grew up watching the original X-Men series is my favorite. So
Yeah.
love
So,
Wolverine.
and did you watch the new one?
Yes, it's incredible.
Oh, it's amazing.
Did you watch it all?
Yeah, with my 6-year-old daughter.
Oh, that's amazing.
She loved it. And then when the scene when where
Spoiler alert.
who stabbed Wolverine stabs Magneto.
Yeah.
And she was just like, whoa, and I was like, oh, I should turn it off, turn it off. Okay, so
The Gambit scene made me. I was crying my eyes out.
Oh,
yeah.
so if you hit a good Wolverine, you get to choose whatever the prize is going to be. If I get a good Deadpool, I'll choose.
Okay, good.
Because Deadpool's definitely better. Pick your side. And we'll throw that over there. And we'll get into it. This is actually one of my all-time favorite Marvel products.
What's the best card you pulled out of this?
My best card was the Rocket Raccoon 101 auto.
No way.
That's cool, Spider-Man.
Artist auto, right?
Yeah, I think that set, the artist autos, on card, original art, could be an all-time set. Big Bill, he did some great artwork in this one. I can't say his last name. Oh, Spidey
Nice.
Red. That's the color match.
Black Bolt, yellow. Oh, I love that art. Dark Phoenix, red prism.
I've asked you this before, but the Mama Breaks moniker, was it, what was the choice behind that name?
I decided I need a card account because then these guys tried to follow me and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh,
No, we need a
slide
personal.
into the DMs.
No. Just mean like I'm not gonna show you pictures of my kids.
No one's
or-
ever slid into my DMs.
Oh my goodness. It's not like that at all, but I wanted to, I felt inspired to like post my own cards. And then my husband, I was already actually thinking I was crazy because I was staying up all night watching breaks on my phone.
Yeah.
And he's just like, what are you doing? Kind of showing him what I'm doing. And he told me, you'd be really good at that.
Oh, wow.
Because I kind of was already doing it when I was a teacher.
Yeah.
It's like facilitating rooms online and talking to kids. And somebody actually told me today that I kind of run my room like a teacher. Because I have my set outlines, like questions that I always ask, you know? And he said you'd be really great at it. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll start doing some
Yeah?
on the weekends, having fun. And I had to think of a card account. So I was like, Mama Breaks.
Mama Breaks. Because you're a proud mom.
Proud mother of two of my two boys. They're 5 and 3 now. When I started, when I started the card account and actually breaking, my son was 1. And damn, I don't know, how old were they? It's 2 and a few months old.
Wow.
Wow. I don't think I'd have sat back and realized that.
Yeah, it's
been a
crazy.
long time.
So it's really funny because when I started, I actually said to my wife, I was like, you would be really good at this because she's like, she's up, out there and she's got a great voice and she's gorgeous. And I said, yeah, and we make lots of money. Like, you will be really unique in this space. And so she decided to break one night. And I was in the kitchen and I could hear her breaking. And I came out and it was really, really quiet all of a sudden. And what had happened was she'd pulled a 101 of a player and then she'd just dropped it. And so it had gone PSA 6th on the table. And I was like, oh no. And it got to the finish of the break and she was like, I'm never doing that again. And I was like, because you dropped it? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, did you say sorry? She's like, no, I never said anything. I was like, what? You didn't say anything. You just moved on as if it didn't happen. Imagine if you did that today.
That's crazy.
You're on
That's
about
a
100
nightmare.
pages.
That's a nightmare now. But yeah, so how has social media changed over time in this industry?
It's incredible. We actually went to a 4-camera system, so that it was almost like working in a bank, because that was the way people really wanted it to go as the amount of money they were spending increased. And I personally hate it because I feel like it takes away from the intimate relationship you have with that community. Like,
I think even just the dual camera, like when I started Instagram, no one was really doing the dual camera. This is during COVID.
Yep.
So that definitely like adding, I was breaking maybe the first year without showing my face. It's just weird.
Yeah, I know.
Now that I think about it.
They need that reaction.
So it's definitely helped me grow since then, and now it's becoming just a norm.
Yep.
It's kind of ridiculous to break without showing your face.
You have to,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. Namor.
Oh.
I really like this character in the Black Panther.
Oh,
At
okay.
$4.99.
We got two. Oh, you got 2 packs left. I'm 1 pack ahead. And obviously Wolverine you prefer over Deadpool, but who is your favorite Marvel character?
It has to be between Rogue and Storm. Night Thrasher, Magneto.
Oh, that's cool. The wave, teal wave. $7.99. All right, last pack, and we should have a hit, and I've never done that before. We should have a hit, and you've got it. Orange auto, is it?
Is it an auto? It's not a guaranteed auto per box, is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, one. Oh, Colossus,
I
cool.
don't think it is. Enchantress?
Orange. I think you got an orange. Oh no, it's a red.
Dazzler.
Evidently, like a film in the works. But Dazzler, like, card prices have jumped a little bit. That's not orange, it's red. That's. Eyes aren't so good.
So I won. Right? That's way.
Mine's better. Like that, legitimate. But I'm just disappointed because there wasn't like a massive hit. Stephanie, thank you for doing a break and telling me more about your story.
I didn't finish asking you.
Oh,
so
okay, sure, ask me.
How
ask
many
me.
years? How many years doing this?
Well, 2009 to now, like what's that equal? 15 years?
15 years.
Yeah, 15 years.
And this is what still brings you joy.
It is, yeah. 15 years in the Hall of Fame.
What's your best advice for someone that's just starting breaking?
Oh,
Like me, 3 years in.
Yeah, you just have to just keep on focus on what brings your community value, because as that community grows, everything else works. Your relationship with suppliers and with manufacturers gets better. Your business is more successful. So yeah, as long as you just constantly understand what brings them value and not just what brings you value, because if you did just what brings you value, well then you'd probably only break 3 different products a year. Like you'd just be like, I'll do that, I'll vacation in Aruba for the rest. I've never been to Aruba, have you been?
No.
Sounds nice though.
Don't even know where it is.
It sounds nice. What advice would you have for me as someone who's stale, who's worn out, who's looking for
My
a
favorite
change?
thing that you said today was I've asked you like how it's grown over the years, and you said the only thing that hasn't changed is that it's always changing. So I think that's the right idea, just recognizing that this is always changing and trying to adapt and grow and innovate is all that we can all do.
Yeah.
And like you said, how bringing value to your communities is not only like what you do on stream, but what you're doing outside.
Oh.
Events, content,
Give
how
back.
much.
Give back, and like to your community. Like it's so important. We do a few different fundraising things throughout the year, but that is actually what makes trading cards valuable. Like otherwise, it's it could be anything. It could be any widget. Like it gives you a chance to do that stuff. One of the things that I've told my team recently, it occurred to me recently, is that in like 2018 there was like one webcam that was a good quality webcam. It was the only webcam that was available. And now, like you've got Eddie, who is a master at what he does, and I got Charlie like sitting back there. Charlie, I think's on some app trying to buy wrestling tickets or something. But This is like completely new. We're right at the cutting edge of e-commerce and of growing communities. And I think there's something really cool about that that people from the outside probably don't see. I'm in Tasmania. I'm like the island that's just below Australia. Like, you're gonna need a passport. You can get down there. It's fantastic. Crocodiles, kangaroos. You should plan on getting to Australia sometime. Cherry's there in Melbourne. We're based. We've got a flagship store. I've got a little store in Hobart, Tasmania, which is just gorgeous. And online we're Cherry. You should be able to find us pretty easy. And how do people shop with you? Is it only through the Fanatics Live app?
Right now.
Right now? And what's the favorite thing that you've seen at this year's National?
The Power Rangers set. The
How
Heritage
good
House
is it?
Insane.
Yeah.
I love that. I love Power Rangers when I was little. Seeing the Yellow Ranger costume in person is insane. The Ninja Turtle mask, did you see that?
They're freaky.
Insane. Insane.
I don't.
What's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing is that Whatnot video wall.
Okay, tell me more about that.
You haven't seen it?
Yeah, what do you think? Like,
oh, it's extraordinary. Like, so the first National I came to, they had a Breakers pavilion
yes.
that they asked me to be on, and I was too shy. I didn't want to go up on stage. It was like 3 people, and they broke boxes. It was really, really interesting, and there might have been like a really bad projector in this room. And to see now that there is a wall of just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people breaking, that's extraordinary.
It is.
So, I mean, those people, like, they've all created a business, and they're gonna fail, and they're gonna succeed, and they're gonna learn so much, and they're gonna hire, and they're gonna grow the hobby. Like, it's not just a video wall, it's an example of where this hobby is at. It's great.